All right, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it, man. We got a special guest, man. A big old guest, 6'7", 245 pounds. Walter Mathews, Big Walt. What is up, my man?
What's up? Good. I'm doing good.
You doing
Thanks,
good,
Mike.
man? Hey,
Yeah.
look, I don't even say USC commit anymore. I say this is USC tied in. Walter Mathews, man. What's the word?
Mm,
Everything good, man?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, hey, look, man, it's good to have you on, man. I definitely appreciate you, man, for just taking out the time. I know we got mixed up on the time. I know you had to come in real quick, and you had a game, so we're not gonna hold you long. But real quick, just want to briefly talk about, but you, man, as a player, man. First of all, you are very active on social media, man. I mean, I see Walter Matthews. I need to talk about that real quick. I see Walt Matthews everywhere, man. What's up with that?
I don't know.
You be representing the
I'm
team
always
though.
on my phone. I'm always on my phone. I'm always active. So,
Hey,
I like to voice my opinions and stuff. So,
hey, but I
yeah.
like that. You know why? Because you represent the turf, man. You represent USC to the fullest, man. And I think you hey, we just gonna put you the leader of that, man. How
Oh
about that?
yeah.
But look, you man, I mean, I don't even know how to describe you, man, as an athlete, man, because you really, I mean, not only are you 6'7", but I want to talk about this real quick. Let me show you something real quick. I want to see if you can see this. Can you tell me? Can you tell me about that? Can you tell everybody about that?
Um.
What's up? What's up with that? I mean, you got the Trojan shirt on and you dunking like this, man. That's what you was doing tonight, I'm sure. Are
Yeah.
you gonna play some ball at USC?
I don't know. I haven't really asked him about it, but yeah.
Yeah. Have you met Bronny yet?
No.
But if you do play, we got a bunch of people coming in the chat right now. And if you do play, what position would you play? Power forward.
Yeah. Power forward. Yeah.
But how did you get you dunking like this, man? That's some straight up hops, man. I just want everybody to see that. I had to screenshot that off of your Twitter, man. I said this dude is up here jumping through the gym like this, man. That's crazy. But check this out. Let's talk about real quick your decision, man. You came to the Trojan, and I will say this. Let me say this. On signing day, I was checking everybody off, man. I was going down the checklist. I was like,
Uh,
check. Jason Zandamila, check. Makai Sanyana, check. Marcellus Williams. And I didn't see Walt, man. You had me nervous for a minute, man. I said, why is it where was the signature at, man? Why it was like a late announcement. You probably already did it already, but us as the fans, we were lost in the sauce. Everybody was trying to figure out where was Walt Matthews at, man. What was up with that?
like my grades had to be posted basically. Like my school didn't like finalize my grades yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. And everybody was I'm sure people was blowing you up, huh?
Yeah.
they were trying to figure we were all trying to, but that's cool though, man. But so talk about your decision, man. Like what led you to come to finalize USC because you were heavily recruited, man. And a lot of people you could have went anywhere. You're a phenomenal athlete. And first of all, thank you. It says a lot about a person when a person actually sticks to their commitment. And there was some kind of rocky little moments throughout the season, but USC finished on a real strong note. But you kept your commitment, man. But so what led you? What led you to hang with it, and then what led you to USC?
Definitely the area. Like ever since I was younger, like, I always wanted to, move like across the country, just somewhere else. I don't know why, but I've always like looked into that when I was
Yeah.
young, and LA's a great place. I really enjoyed it, and
So,
yeah.
oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You were saying something?
And my dad actually lived there before I was born for like a few years when he was working. So, it's just a really great fit.
So your dad? Okay, I didn't know that. So your dad actually lived there. So was he? He was already kind of familiar with it already, with Los
Yeah, he
Angeles.
has also like he had some connections there too in LA since he worked for Niantic, so he used to go there multiple times a year anyway with his coworkers and stuff. And I used to go with them sometimes.
Wow. So you were already somewhat kind of familiar. So you already, I grew up about 4 miles, by the way, from the Coliseum, man. So I wasn't far away at all. But so you were kind of already like familiar with the area, LA and all that. So you kind of knew what you were getting into when you made that commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So as far as the program itself, like what was the deciding factor as far as just the USC and the coaching staff, Lincoln Riley, and all that?
It was Lincoln Riley. He texted me a lot. He texted me more than any other head coach.
Any other head? So hey, so Lincoln ain't no joke then, huh?
No.
So what is it? What about Lincoln from an offensive perspective? Because everybody, like all around the country, man, everybody knows Lincoln Riley as this big offensive guy. And we'll talk about that Holiday Bowl too, but man, we seen some stuff, especially when he was at Oklahoma. We seen him just like light some stuff up. We seen him use the receivers. We seen him use tight ends. We seen him use all of it, man. So what about his play calling and his offense that you really see yourself fitting in?
Vertical, basically running vertical posts, goals, fly routes. I can do all that.
Yeah.
I could be the run. I could be the one running it.
Yeah. I had a thought that came in my mind, and it was this. This is my dream. This is my dream lineup. Is Deuce Robinson in the receiver? Is Jacoby Lane in that receiver? Is you in there at the same time at tight end? Is Zachariah Branch? And it's I don't know, whoever quarterback. Who can stop that?
No.
I mean, is that the lineup or what?
Yes.
Oh, so when are you coming? Are you coming are you getting ready to come in January?
No. Not mid-year.
May.
Graduation.
May?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've seen it was quite a few guys. I'm gonna hit some of these super chats in a minute. I've seen quite a few guys that were actually scheduled to come. I thought you might have been one of them, but so you're gonna wait till around January. I thought you're gonna be able to be there in spring. But it's cool though. I mean, I know that you once you get there, man, you're gonna be ready to roll. You're gonna be working out, you're gonna be getting it in and do all that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, as far as your teammates, this recruiting class, to me, in my opinion, is like one of the most underrated classes. And I don't know if you've seen it today. You were playing ball today, but man, your teammate Cameron Fountain, he's not far from where you at now. He went absolutely crazy. Well, him and Marcellus Williams, they went crazy in that Army All-American game, man. Did you happen to see that?
No,
I posted a clip on my Twitter though, but man, he sacked the quarterback. He went crazy in that game. And so, with that being said, who would be Slap Happy? Thank you. Right on, Jay. Next year we do. Who would be your favorite if I said you had to pick 2 players out of this recruiting class to be your favorite? Who would be your favorite? And it's up to you, but I got a couple, but who would be your favorite if I said only
Cameron.
2 guys? Who's that?
Cameron Fountain.
Who's that?
Fountain. Cameron.
Oh, Cameron. Why? Yeah. I need to know why.
I mean, I've known.
Oh, wait, are you doing that because he's from Georgia, man?
I've known him. I played AAU with him.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
The same team for a little bit. Yeah, so I've known him for a while.
He's who could play? Who can win 1-on-1? Yep,
Guys.
same height, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him that too. So you could beat Cameron 1-on-1.
Yes.
So Cameron, and then who else?
Definitely Marcellus. I really like corners and like defensive players.
Marcellus is a baller, man. He's definitely a baller, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Look, let me ask you, like, what is your thoughts on like going to the Big Ten as far as the teams? Like, what do you most look forward to in the teams out there? Which team what stadium are you most looking forward to?
Michigan.
I think that's my biggest one. Michigan and Penn State and Wisconsin. Wisconsin, they do this little jump around song. I don't know if you ever seen that. You know, they do jump around, jump around. They be going crazy, man. They be waving the flag. And they kind of do the same thing with Penn State, man. It's like a big time whiteout game. But so Michigan's gonna be your favorite one.
Yeah.
Who do you pattern yourself after, game wise? If
Yeah.
I had to say a tight end in history that you had, I want to see what kind of knowledge you got, man. If you got to step your game up with this knowledge, man, as far as tight ends, top tight ends, all.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, okay,
Yes.
the Florida guy.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the guy by the name of Antonio Gates?
Yes.
Man,
you know who Tim Brewster is?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how he was trying to recruit me. He was trying to like compare me to Antonio Gates, how I'm like a basketball player.
Well, you are, yeah.
Too. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I can see that. I can see Antonio Gates. I don't know if have you ever seen, he's a little before your time, but have you ever seen him play?
No, I just know he plays for the Chargers. He had a long career. He played for a really long time.
Man, you got knowledge then. You kind of up on your game because he played from like, when did he play? He played for like, it was 2014 to like 2013, but he was like 6'5", 255, and he had like 11,000 yards all time, man. And what's crazy is you're not far from that. You already 6'7". You're 6'7", 245. I mean, it doesn't look like an inch of fat is on you, man. I mean, how are you gonna work out? Like, what's gonna be your plan as far as just kind of staying in that range, or how big do you want to get? Because you're a big dude, man.
I don't know. Probably want to stay the same.
About the same?
Yeah.
I mean, because you got speed. I even seen you lining up at receiver, man. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You did. So you line up inside, you line up outside. And here's another one. It's a guy by the name of Tony Gonzalez. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes.
He played basketball for Cal, man, and he was a big guy, man. He had 11, and Kansas City Chiefs, man, like one of the all-time leading guys as well, man. I think he finished out with like 13,000 yards. But I'm gonna get to some of these questions. Like, a lot of people were coming in, and I told everybody I don't want to hold you too long because
it's
I
fine.
know.
It's fine.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, tell everybody about the game then, man, because I know you just came from a game, and the traffic was kind of thick. How was the traffic? I mean, how was the game though? Like, what you scored? You scored how many points?
17.
You said, did you dunk tonight like you did? Hold on, let me pull that back up.
No.
Did you pull that tonight?
No. I will one day. I will.
Have you ever did that in the game?
No.
You never did it?
No.
Man, that's crazy though, man. I mean, look, I can get up there and do something like that, but I can't put it under my legs, man. I'm a little lost in the sauce, and I'm way shorter than you. Big time, man. But I want to get to some of these questions real quick. But if you had a dream lineup, just based on some of the players right there, how many guys have you met? I know you met a lot of guys, but how many guys have you met? And if you had a dream lineup, who would be your dream lineup at USC right now, just with some of the players?
Deuce, Jacoby, definitely wide receiver 3 slot would be Zach Grant, and then it's just like basically like the starting lineup, really.
Yeah. But let me ask you, you're gonna put yourself in there, right?
Yeah.
And that's my dream lineup. You, Deuce, Jacoby, and then at running back, I don't know, man. I guess we go with
transfer portal. That portal dude.
That dude's a monster. He's out of Mississippi State. That dude catches so many passes. He got like the record Jartavius Marks. But I like Quentin Joyner. I like some of the freshmen we got. He actually, I mean, he can ball, man. That dude had a spring game that was crazy. But of course, we had the big time guy, Marshawn Lloyd, that came from South Carolina. But I'll tell you, man, we got a couple of guys, and then the guy that's coming in with you. Have you Brian Jackson, B Jack out of
Yeah.
McKinney, Texas? That dude is an absolute. He's gonna be the next. He's 240 something pounds, man. That guy's gonna be an absolute monster, man. I can't wait to see what he. I don't know if you realize this, but the past recruiting classes, these 23 and 24 with USC, you guys, man, that thing is going to develop into something special, man. I think you guys could be a heck of a unit, man. I know a lot of people are telling you that. I mean, do you really? How do you view it? Do you see it that way? As I know you can't see it the way we see it because you're gonna be involved with it. But how do you see it? Like we're gonna be on a team that's extremely talented. How do you view that?
I don't know. I just view it as, I don't know. It's just, I really looked into it. Like,
So how familiar are you? How familiar are you with all the current players other than Deuce and them? You pretty familiar with everybody. Who was
yeah.
your host? Who was your host when you came?
It was Tabo.
Who?
Tabo. He's number 84. He's usually on like kick return.
Oh,
Yeah, tight end.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, year one, what is the expectations for Walter Mathews, man? Year one, the realistic expectations based on. Let me say this, based on what you seen, what you saw Deuce do, based on what you saw Jacoby do. What's the realistic expectations?
I mean, I can believe I can do around the same if I can prove myself. Well, first of all, like I need to work on my blocking, and once I get my blocking good, then I'm be on the field a lot. I
Yeah,
and hopefully
yeah.
I'm running those go routes, posts, all those vertical routes. So
I'm just trying to figure out how they're gonna stop 6'5", 6'4", 6'7". It's really it's unthinkable, man. And I was actually watching your film earlier today, and I said, man, this guy absolutely. He can get with it, man. I mean, not only can he play tight end, but he can go on the outside and do some receiver stuff too. Hey, thank you, Supermax. She says, fight on Walter. Hey, you guys, everybody drop those comments in here real quick. Come on in here. Those who are coming in, we got the main man Walter in here right now, and we're talking about USC. Oh, Jimmy Graham, USC priority. My man USC priority. He says Jimmy Graham. Hey, that's a good one though.
yeah, that's what Miami told me when they were recruiting me.
Yeah. I actually forgot about Jimmy Graham. That is that's a good. Who does Pop? What does Pops think? Who does Pops think you similar to?
Nobody. He doesn't compare me to anybody.
Really. So how does he think? Like, what does he think your game is? Did he train you to kind of be a tight end, or you just couldn't help it because you're just a big guy?
He didn't really train. I kind of just fell into it.
You fell into it?
Yes.
You've always played it throughout high school, or did it just kind of?
I started in middle school in like 6th grade. Of course, in elementary and pee-wee football, you just play every position on the field. So, yeah.
No doubt. What about? Did you have a growth spurt, or you always kind of been bigger? Did like me myself? I was always bigger than everybody, but then I didn't grow. I didn't get any taller. You know what I'm saying? Did you always have Did you have a growth spurt at some point?
Yeah, I had like two growth spurts actually.
Wow. Well, is Pops tall?
My mom and dad are both like. My mom's one that's tall, so I get my height from her. So my mom's like 6 feet, and my dad's like 6'1".
Oh, your dad about my height then.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So you got the height. Anybody else in your family tall like that?
Not really. They're all like 6 feet. I know my granddad's like 6'3", so I don't know. They're kind of all like above average.
So everybody was kind of shocked, man, when you got that 6'7" height on you.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Blackie Chan says, fight on Walter. next John Mackey. Absolutely, John Mackey Award winner, and he gonna win something, man. He's too good of an athlete not to win something. I mean, seriously, seriously. Hey, so let me ask you, what is your thoughts on the Holiday Bowl, man? Me personally, I was excited. I know Louisville was like ranked the number 16 team on defense in the country, and USC kind of had a little rocky moment, but they bounced back, man. What's your thoughts on the Holiday Bowl game as a whole, and then what's your thoughts on Miller Moss?
I saw lots of improvement in the team, especially in the defense. I've seen them. They've been tackling in the open field a lot better than they were under Grinch. So I see the improvement.
It looked incredible, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was lost in the sauce, man. I'll be honest, man. I was watching it at home, and I was about to jump through the TV. No joke. I mean, I was so it was like, man, I knew this team had this type of potential, and I knew they got big time players, and to see it perform like that, man, it was unbelievable, man. What about Miller Moss?
Bro, I said Lincoln. Coach Riley, he's always had a QB friendly system. That's I'm pretty sure he told me that. He told me that his system is QB friendly, and it's really Miller Moss is really good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, in my mind, if you don't want to play quarterback for Lincoln Riley, like a quarterback, this is like the best thing that you could ever do decision wise is to come to USC and play quarterback. And then on the flip side, you guys have an opportunity, man, just to really seize the moment on that, man. So give me something. Let me read some of these real quick. I'm going to try to make it to Buckhead to check out Walter and Herman play Pace Academy. Okay. Oh, you already out there? Okay. That should be a good game. Absolutely. I hope you have a big game against LSU. Hey, man, we need you to step up against LSU, man. Big time. Big time. So let's see. He is going to play basketball as well. Are you going to play? You're not for sure about that.
No, I didn't really ask him about all that, but I'm pretty sure Coach Riley, he's okay with them doing both. He's okay with his players doing both because while I was taking a visit there, he talked about how Kyler Murray played baseball for OU and football while he was a coach, and they would actually like fly him out like after football practice to a baseball game,
right,
and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna give you a quiz question real quick. What's the last football player that played basketball?
Like recently, right? Like
recently.
Keon Coleman for Michigan State?
No, for USC.
My God.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna give you a hint. All right. I'm gonna give you a hint.
Oh, it's Drake London.
Bingo.
I'm thinking like all around, like.
No, bingo. Hey, look, if you didn't get it the first time, I was gonna say he's in the same state as you right now, playing for the Atlanta Falcons.
I know he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, Drake London, he was a baller, man. He could play basketball, but eventually he stopped. He realized where he was getting ready to go with football. And you see what he's doing, man. He's balling out for the Atlanta Falcons, man. But Drake London, yeah, he was that. Somebody tried to put it in the chat, man. We wasn't trying to have this. Is my man, Light the Torch podcast. Shout out to you, Brandon. If you ever get a chance, Walter, go check him out, man. They on they got like a panel. I don't know if you ever seen them, but they do a good job, man. Light the Torch podcast. You trying to get all the answers out, man. So give me something real quick, and we'll let you go. Well, two things. Something that all of us need to know about Walter that we don't know, and then what is your greatest strength that you feel like on the football field is?
Definitely something you need to know is like I don't really be showing emotion really that much on the field, like not as much as you'd expect. Like if you see me make a play, like I wouldn't like go crazy. Like I would look like normal, and some people like don't understand that about me. So I'm like a very like quiet, reserved person. So yeah.
Like if you made a big touchdown, if you made a big play, you don't like some people they get super hyped up, they jumping around. So you just gonna walk back.
No, and walk back, but I wouldn't show as much emotion as like you think I would. Like you didn't really expect like me to be like celebrating like crazy.
Everybody does it. Everybody does it a little different, man.
Yeah.
But I'll say it like this: it's different strokes for different folks. And but yeah, man, if you ran over somebody, what type of emotion would that be?
Ooh. Just I don't know. Like I just run them over. Like
it just kind of keep it. Like it won't be like
yeah.
everybody else be super hyped up.
Yeah.
Well, look, I got a couple of questions. Okay, one thing before I get to these questions that people sent me, it was on Instagram. I got a couple. What's your greatest strength on the football field? Your greatest strength, and then your greatest weakness that you feel like you need to improve on. Well, I think you kind of said that.
My greatest strength is my athleticism, as you know, like as you see. Like,
I agree.
It's clearly my.
Let me put that back up while you say that. Yeah, I totally agree because everybody can't do this right here. Yeah, I mean you're an incredible athlete, man. Is it just basketball and football? Do you do anything else? Do you happen to do track or anything?
No, just football and basketball.
So you're doing AAU, so you're doing quite a bit of traveling, quite a bit there.
No, I'm not doing AAU anymore. I did that this summer of my junior year.
Yeah. And so your greatest strength is your athleticism. Then what would be? I don't even like to say weakness, but what would be? I guess you already said it. Improve on. But I'll let you reiterate that.
My greatest probably like overthinking.
Overthinking?
Yeah.
On the football field?
Yeah.
Or just in general?
Just overthinking on the football field, yeah.
Got you. He's going to be Moss and DBs. Absolutely. Miller Moss going to be throwing on the ball, and he's going to be Moss and DBs at the same time. He's going to be tag teaming them, man. No doubt about it. We got a little saying we said up here, man, that, ever since Miller Moss did what he did the other day, we say he got Moss to everybody.
Yeah.
But real quick, I'm going to let you go because I know it's getting late, and I want to read a couple questions real quick. A lot of people sent me. Shout out to my man, USC Priority. He had it posted up on his story. And here are some of the questions that some asked here. They says, what do you like to do outside of football? And this is coming from Aaron. Shout out to you, Aaron.
Definitely, I just like to just chill, just stay by myself. I'm not really like an outgoing person. Like you wouldn't see me at a party or nothing. Like I'm just always by myself alone, just playing games. I just stay in myself.
Hey man, I do the same thing, man. I'm not a loner. My wife said I don't like to. Well, I like to be around people, but sometimes you just want to be by yourself, man. Hey, it is what it is. Corey on Instagram says, Matthew, are you okay with playing in a 2 tight end set?
Yeah.
You don't mind playing that set. So, but Corey, if you don't know, I already said I want to see Deuce, Jacoby, I want to see Matthew in there. So I don't think it's going. Shout out to my man Corey. He's on Instagram too. I don't think it'd be a 2 tight end set for that. Here's another one. Hi, Walter. Will you play at University of Southern California next season? Well, I don't know if they're really familiar. I can answer that. Yes. Absolutely yes. Your favorite memory at USC on the official visit?
Definitely going bowling with Caleb and the team. Caleb Williams, yeah. Going bowling with him, yeah.
Man, did Caleb hook you up with some beats, man? He hooked everybody up with some beats. He did.
That's probably illegal. Against the
you know what? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. And you already said which Big Ten stadium you want to play in. That would be the Michigan. All right, here's another one. Okay, yeah, we got him. So look, Matthew, we're not gonna hold you up, man. Let's see. Here it is, right here. Young bro, just low key. I can dig it. Hey, that's how we all are. So look, man. Hey, everybody, those who came in a little late, Matthew had a basketball game, and we appreciate him coming in, taking out the time, man. We know that he's on a different time zone. So we want to appreciate Matthew. Matthew, can you leave the Trojan family with a couple of last words, with anything that you want them to know, and what they can expect from you getting ready to come up to this next season?
No, I mean I don't really say much. Ain't nothing ain't really nothing to say. It's just I'm just be balling. I'm just be balling out there next couple of seasons. Hopefully get
You
drafted in the first round.
absolutely, man. Hey, in other words, you hungry. You ready
Yes.
to eat.
Yes.
Matthew's gonna cook once he get to USC.
Yes.
Absolutely. So look, man, we appreciate you coming in, man. Hold tight, Matthew. I'm a exit out of this thing and just make sure we clear out of here real quickly. But I appreciate Matthew for coming in. We expect big things from Matthew. He's a true Trojan. And let me say this: you are a true Trojan, not only because you kept your word, your commitment, but you be representing on social media, like I told you. And anybody who wants to smoke, you give it to them. And so I appreciate that you making comments, and it's all. And I like, hey, Mathews, he's all for it, man. So
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like being a Trojan, like I don't really like. I'm already like not liking the people from Oregon and OU. Like they just seem. I just don't like them.
and you see how they be making those crazy comments, man, all
Yeah,
on the
I
internet,
see
man.
all those, and it's just like,
It's crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy though. It's crazy.
yeah.
It, so man, shout out to you. Hey, let me tell you this: the Trojan family love you, man. I talk to so many people, man. They very high on you. You're like one of the guys. I've had another guy on here. The first guy I want to go through your whole class. By the way, I had Braylon Conley on here. He's one of my favorites. He was my first one from the 2024 class. You the second. I want to get all you guys, but man, they very high on you, big time, man, big time.
Yeah.
So man, look, the Trojan family got much love for you. I'm gonna get out of here. Let me hold tight real quick, Mathews. Listen, everybody, until later on, you guys already know I will bring recruiter news, transfer portal news, whatever information we got, whenever it breaks. Until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed. I will holler at everybody later. Fight on, fight on, fight on.
Oh, yeah.